India, a nation of 1.4 billion people, 28 states, and 8 union territories, diverse in language, religion, and culture. But how does this vast country function as a single nation? The answer lies in a unique political structure, that is Indian federalism. In today's deep dive, we explore the concept of federalism in India. It's constitutional in nature, the idea of cooperative federalism, and the evolving center state relationship, and the major challenges it faces today. So let's move forward in Indian federalism: trust, power, and challenges. The first question which arises in our mind is, what is federalism? The answer lies in its definition. First, federalism is a political philosophy in which group of members is bound together by a covenant with a governing representative head. So here federalism is a political philosophy where some group of members which are bound together. With whom they are bound? They are covenant bound with the governing representative head. In simple terms, it means the division of powers between two levels of government. And there is division between powers in two levels of the government. One is center and other is state. State, or we can say also regional level. So there is division of power and it is called federalism. So the core idea of federalism is that the power are constitutionally divided. Means there should be powers constitutionally divided so that each level has autonomy in its sphere. Means every and each level of the parliament and even the state legislature has the autonomy in their sphere. The United States, Switzerland, and Australia are classic examples of federal countries. Key features of federalism: first, dual government, that is center and state. Second, written constitution, clearly demarcating powers. Third, supremacy of constitution. Fourth, independent of judiciary. And fifth, bicameral legislature in most cases. But Indian federalism is not a textbook copy. It's a unique, dynamic, and adaptive. The nature of Indian constitution. First, we can see the nature of constitution, that is the preamble of the constitution. In the preamble of the Indian constitution, it declares India to be a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic, and republic. What it declares? It declares sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic, and republic. Notably, it does not use the term federal. So there is no written federal word in the preamble. Article 1 of the constitution calls India a union of states. Let's move ahead and learn the Dr. B.R. Ambedkar's classification. The Ambedkar explained that India is federal in spirit, but unitary in times of need. Means the Indian constitution is federal in nature, but in times of need it becomes unitary also. So the question arises in our mind, that is, why union and not federation? Because India is not the result of an arrangement or agreement between states. Rather, the states derive their powers or authority from the constitution. Means the state derive their power and authority from the constitution. So key federal feature of the constitution are, that is the separation of power. First, there is separation of powers, that is written in the 7th schedule. What is the 7th schedule is about? It is about union, state, and concurrent list. Second, independent of judiciary. Third, we have also learned bicameral parliament. Fourth, written constitution. But they are unitary feature too. And what are that unitary feature? First, single citizenship. Second, all India services. Third, emergency provision. And fourth, power of the parliament to reorganize states. That is Article 3. Means the parliament has power to reorganize the state. So the next question arises, is India federal or unitary? The best answer lies in the phrase quasi-federal, coined by Casey, where a federal system with strong unitary bias. Now in part third we will learn cooperative federalism. What is cooperative federalism? Cooperative federalism means that both the central and state governments should cooperate in matters of national interest. Means both the central and state government cooperate in the matter of national interest. It moves always from confrontation to coordination. There should no confrontation, there should be coordination between the state and the union. However, we are looking right now many confrontation between many states and the union, like Tamil Nadu and the union. We have also seen that how the Supreme Court has interfered in the matter of Tamil Nadu state government and governor. So we can view one example. Niti Aayog is symbol of cooperative federalism. In 2015, the Planning Commission was replaced with Niti Aayog. This body includes chief minister of all states and aims to build policy with consensus. It is one of the strongest moves toward cooperative federalism in independent India. Example of cooperation. GST Council, a constitutional body where center and state decide tax structure together. Second, COVID-19 management, lockdowns, vaccine rollouts, health infrastructure all required joint efforts. Third, Swachh Bharat Mission, implemented with state support. The federal structure is like a banyan tree, rooted in the constitution, branching into the states but growing together. Trust between center and state, that is the part 4 we will learn. In this concept of the trust in federalism, trust and faith are the invisible glue that holds the federal structure together. Means the trust and the faith are the glue that holds the federal structure. While the constitution lays down the law, it's mutual respect and the cooperation that keep the system functioning smoothly. Constitutional provision for trust. What are the constitutional provision for the trust? That are first Article 256, second Article 263, third Finance Commission Article 280. State must follow the law made by Parliament. That is Article 256, where the state must follow the laws made by Parliament. The Article 263 says creation of Inter-State Council for Dispute Resolution. So there should be creation of Inter-State Council for dispute resolution between states or centers. Finance Commission Article 280 decides distribution of financial resources between state and center. Judicial intervention to maintain trust. We should learn the judicial intervention also. Some case laws are there. S.R. Bommai versus Union of India 1994. Bommai. S.R. Bommai. We could learn. Restricted misuse of President's rule. Means there should not be misuse of President's rule. Second, State of West Bengal versus Union of India 1963. Upheld the authority of the center to legislate in national interest. Means it give the power to the center to uphold the authority in the national interest matters. Issues affecting trust. Overuse of Article 356 is the President rule. The interference by governors prescribed as the central agent. Uneven resources allocation and delay in GST compensation. Indian federalism is not just about division of power but division of responsibility guided by cooperative principles. So in part 5 we learned challenges before Indian federalism. where major challenges that are facing by Indian federalism today we will discuss. First, political centralization. Central government increasingly uses institutions like the ED, CBI and governors to influence state politics. Second, opposition ruled states often complain of being targeted. It is not the matter of party, it matters whoever in the center, it will be Congress or BJP or anyone, they do the same thing. The second is economic imbalance. Richer states like Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Gujarat feel they contribute more to taxes but less in return. Poorer states argue for equity over equality. Third, governor's role. Governors are appointed by the center but act in state matters, causing friction. Recent examples: Tamil Nadu governor standoff and Kerala bills delays. Fourth, use of Article 356. Historically misused to dismiss state government, especially before 1994. Means there was a misuse of dismissing state governments before 1994. We have also seen the history through the restraint by the Supreme Court in SR Bommai case. Still it is a threat, but there is the less misuse right now. 5, cultural and linguistic identity conflicts, like demands of greater autonomy in a state like Nagaland, Manipur, Kashmir, that are going on. Resistance to imposition of Hindi in South Indian states, that is also a matter. 6, resources distribution, like GST compensation delays. Means there is the delay compensation between state and center, reduced allocation for health and education in some states, lack of autonomy in borrowing and budget planning. So there is many confrontation between state and union. So if we see the according to 2024 RBI report, 70% of state governments are facing physical stress due to inadequate central devolution and increased borrowing restrictions. So part 6, let's move forward. Part 6, the way forward. So we will look into the solution and reforms. The first solution reform is strengthen institutional like interstate council. Regular meetings should be held, can ease tension and enhance dialogue between state and center or between state or state. We are also seeing Haryana and Punjab conflict of water. Second, empower finance commission, more transparent and formula based fund allocation. Third, reform governor's office, ensure political neutrality and set timelines for bill assent. That has been done by Supreme Court right now. Fourth, legal safeguard against misuse of central powers. Strengthen constitutional mechanism to reduce over centralization. 5, foster political consensus. All political party consensus on cooperative federalism for national development. That should be the point that we are missing right now after the Pakistan attack in Pahalgam. Team India, that is the spirit of cooperative federalism we must live by. Let's conclude it. Indian federalism is a living, breathing idea, not just a chapter in our constitution, but the framework of our unity. It's required trust, respect, dialogue. Only through the cooperative spirit can a diverse India grow together, not apart. So we should work and grow in unity, and we have to be together a part of India. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. For more constitutional deep dives, tell us in the comments what do you think is the biggest challenge for Indian federalism today.